Sagittarius, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and today we are doing your April 2020 predictions. This reading may apply to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind though that this is a general reading, so it may not apply to everyone, and that is okay. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest that doesn't. If you are able to gain something out of this, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification to know when I upload my videos. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at Sinfulpluto.com. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm using today the Moonchild Tarot. She is so cute. For anyone who's interested, I'll be linking it down below. All right, what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in April 2020? Oh shit. What's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in April 2020? Okay, we have the Tower reversed that fell out. Tower reversed. The World, or the Universe reversed. Okay. Seems as though you don't want to let go of something. Trying to drag something out. Maybe it's a relationship. Lovers reversed. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. This kind of reads as instant gratification. Some of you might be trying to stay because it feels comfortable and familiar. Maybe you guys have a history. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, escapism. Ten of Swords reversed. This was in the Gemini reading, I believe. Yeah, there's this energy of trying to drag something out, like not wanting something to end. And then we have the Hierophant, which is a commitment. Traditional stuff. This is like something to do with routine. Like it seems as though some of you might be stuck on some sort of routine and you don't want to let go of it. Yeah, because we have the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, which is overthinking and like anxiety and accumulation of energy with the full moon there. This is an accumulation of energy. This is something that's been building up for a while, or something that's been building up within you, but it's like accumulated anxiety and nervousness. And then the Eight of Cups reverse is like not wanting to let go, not wanting to walk away, not wanting to move forward, or being hesitant to move forward for whatever reason this might be. And then under that is the Five of Swords, which is like petty drama, feeling exhausted. This is an empty victory. This is something that has to do with an ego boost. And then Seven of Swords reversed, again, escapism, not being honest with oneself and needing to be honest with oneself about one's intentions, whether it's intentions towards yourself or intentions with others. All right, so Tower reversed and the World reversed. It seems as though history is kind of repeating itself, or there's something that you are avoiding that is kind of inevitable. Tower reversed talks about procrastination and trying to drag something out as long as possible, trying to avoid something as long as possible. And the World reverse talks about an open cycle, something that just hasn't ended. This might be a cycle that is repeating. This might be history repeating itself, whether it's something internal or dealing with other people, because we do have this Lovers reverse. So this may be dealing with a relationship of yours in your life, whether it's romantic or platonic or whatever the case is. It's some sort of partnership, some sort of relationship. For some of you, this might be something that has to do with lust. Maybe you are physically attracted to someone, but emotionally you're just not attached to them. You know, maybe there's someone that you have built like a sort of routine with, you know, like to hook up on the side every once in a while, or like you have built some sort of routine as to like when to hook up or how, or whatever the case is, where, whatever it is, right? But it seems as though this might be something that needs to end, or that requires to end. The Lovers reversed also signifies wanting to do something the easy way rather than the right way. This is, again, wanting the instant gratification, wanting physical pleasure, falling for temptation, doing the thing that feels good, that feels easy, rather than the thing that is good for you, rather than the thing that is right for you. So again, there's just this cycle. I don't know what this is. I want to further clarify. there's this issue, like there's an issue with escapism, of avoidance, of trying to drag something out. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is comfortability, familiarity, something stable, something routine. And with the Hierophant at the bottom, like this is something routine. This is you kind of almost being stuck in your ways, not wanting to let go of something, kind of being used to the routine of this. And it might be hindering you somehow. Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is a burden. Like this is something that has either weighing down on you, or like this situation may be something that is bogging you down, but you either may not want to admit it, or just like the whole idea of needing to make a choice with the Lover's card. This whole idea of needing to make a choice but not wanting to might be kind of like bogging you down in some way. And we have the Chariot, which is literally saying that you have to make a choice. There's a choice to be made. There's a clear right or wrong answer. There's a need to be focused. There's a need to be assertive, to take initiative, to do something, to take action. And you just might not be doing that, because we have the Six of Swords reverse of like a halt in progress. There's this push and pull between staying in the past or staying where you are right now and needing to move forward in some way. There's that push and pull. There's that back and forth going on here, which is really interesting. So Sag, I want to see, what is this in relation to? What is this push and pull about? What is this procrastination? What is Sagittarius avoiding? What is this whole issue? All right, we have the Hermit reversed. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay, some of you, this might be like a third party situation, although I don't like to put too much weight on those things because I don't like doing that. If it's not like a third party situation, maybe it's like polyamorous or something. I don't know. The Hermit reversed, for some reason, it's reading as not wanting to be alone. Some of you might be using friends or other people as a means to escape your reality, as a means to escape whatever it is that you need to face. Again, we have this Nine of Cups, wanting things to be easy, wanting instant gratification, wanting to indulge, whether it's like indulge in like socializing or indulge in like partying. And it's interesting because before I started filming, I pulled, while I was shuffling the cards to kind of like tune into your energy, the Three of Cups fell out. And I was like, this is interesting. And I was thinking, okay, like party. And then I was looking at the imagery. I don't know where the Three of Cups is, but if it pops out, I'll show you the imagery. But I was looking at the Three of Cups and it had like a pool of water. I was thinking pool party. So I don't know if like pool party is of significance to you, Sagittarius, or just like partying in general. Again, maybe using partying or friends or social networking or just going out and like getting drunk or getting high, like using that as a form of escapism from your reality for whatever reason it might be. So I don't know, what is Sagittarius escaping from? Like, what are they trying to run away from? That's what I want to know. What is Sagittarius running away from? Maybe some of you are running away from like a 9 to 5. Because that's what I heard. Six of Pentacles reversed. This is a lack of reciprocation. This is imbalance. What are you running away from? Are you running away from investing your energy into someone or into something? Again, this might be a sort of like relationship. Some sort of relationship, whether it's romantic or not. This might have something to do with a relationship. Running away from investing as much energy as this other person, or investing yourself, or giving back what they have given you. There's an imbalance between give and take. Six of Pentacles reversed. It's almost as though like you don't want to emotionally invest yourself. Like you want to have one foot in, one foot out. You don't want to completely, it may be that you don't want to completely commit to this person, whether it's like a friend or something, or like you again, there's this energy of one foot in, one foot out, like wanting to have the access, the ability to leave whenever you want and come and go whenever you want, which is really unfair. on your part. That is incredibly unfair, Sagittarius. Because this person might have a lot of love for you, a lot of affection towards you, a lot of fondness towards you, and it seems as though you might be really taking advantage of that, and that's not fair. That's not. If this person feels this way towards you, if they have that affection towards you, if they genuinely want the best for you and just want to provide for you in some way, whether it's romantically or platonically, it's incredibly unfair to not give them back the same energy. And if you are literally not in the position to give someone the same energy, then don't give anyone your energy. Give yourself that energy instead. This is so unfair. This imbalance of energy, this imbalance of emotional investment or even monetary investment. If you are unable, then don't do it. Get out of that situation rather than dragging it on and potentially hurting this other person's feelings. That's just common decency. That's just human decency. If you cannot provide the way that they are providing to you, then look for someone else who also wants to be able to come and go whenever they please, so that it's an equal relationship rather than someone giving their all to you or investing a lot of energy into you and you're like, oh, okay, cool, not giving them the same energy at all. That's so unfair. So if this is a relationship that has just been dragging out for you, or that you have been dragging out, just trying to basically get as much as you can from it as long as possible, trying to benefit as much as they can, basically trying to squeeze them of their resources as long as you can, you need to stop immediately. Because just because you are happy doesn't mean that they are. They might have accepted the circumstances and may have allowed you to treat them this way, to basically take advantage of them and not give back what they may require, but that doesn't make it okay. And just because it has grown comfortable doesn't mean that it is something that is conducive to growth or that is helpful in the long run. I guess it's a matter of questioning what both of you end up benefiting from this. Is someone benefiting more than the other person? Because it seems as though with this Four of Wands, it feels very good. It may feel really good to you. It might feel really nice, but what about the other person? Are they genuinely happy with these circumstances? Are they genuinely happy with kind of being a second thought, with having you come and go whenever you please and not providing the same sort of energy that they require? Does that kind of make sense? So whatever this is a cycle that needs to come to an end with that world reversed here. This escapism or whatever is going on, that needs to end. There needs to be a change in routine. There needs to be a change in beliefs or mindset, or just a change in behavior. There has to be a change in behavior. That's what it seems like. With that Lovers reversed, it's that instant gratification. It's wanting to do things the easy way. Things that are easy for you, but is it easy for them? Have you considered that? Have you considered the consequences or how they might feel, or was it just all me? Just some food for thought. For others of you, in April, there might be some sort of temptation to jump into something too quickly. Like to jump into some sort of relationship too quickly, or into a friendship too quickly. The Knight of Wands reverse may also signify impulsivity or impulse, or a lack of impulse control. And then the Lovers reverse would be like the relationship, but it might not be all that fulfilling. It might be really enticing on the surface, but it might not be all that all that you might expect. So that's just something to be mindful of. Also, there might be some sort of like disagreements or like butting of heads within the household or within the family or within like your relationships in general. The Lover's reverse is kind of a difference or a clash in beliefs, a clash in values, a clash in morals. And the Four of Wands would be like the household or like immediate environment, people that you're really familiar with, family, that sort of thing. So if that's the case, rather than trying to run away from it or kind of impulsively saying anything to get the point across, it might be best to sit down and kind of calmly have a discussion about it and have like an adult conversation about these beliefs and try to see from each other's point of view. And it might get to the point where you agree to disagree, and that's fine. But it's almost like, be careful of imposing your opinions onto other people. Because, you know, just because you have a certain belief doesn't mean that it's right. There are different opinions, there are different like ideas, mindsets, philosophy, whatever. And even if the other person is wrong, doesn't mean that you have to make them feel stupid for it or make them feel less than for that opinion. Like, you can have an adult conversation rather than kind of just like saying anything just because you're being honest. And it ends up like hurting their feelings, or you end up kind of hurting the relationship in some way. Does that kind of make sense? So yeah. Also, with the World reverse and the Knight of Wands reverse, this might be in April, there might be some sort of issue of needing to end the cycle in terms of like giving into your impulses. There might need to be a impulse control. That might need to be impulse control in April, because this might be a cycle that has been going on for way too long with the World reversed. So yeah. That's all I have for you, Sag. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates with you in some way. I hope that you were able to get something out of this. And with that being said, I'll talk to you later. Bye.